Hello everyone, and welcome to this new video tutorial for Maverick Render. In this tutorial, we're going to explore some advanced animation options so you can create engaging and interesting examples like this one. Here you can see the final video with a rhythmic animation of several objects rotating one after the other. You can download the model from Sketchfab, and we'll leave the link in the description. Let's start animating step by step. To do this, we'll create a transform motion controller and drop it onto our assembly. Now we go to the motion controller's final position on the timeline and set up a one-turn rotation. We hit play to check the animation. We shorten the motion controller's duration to make the rotation faster. We continue checking with play and adjust the total animation duration to see it loop continuously. Next, we want the rotation movement to have a slight initial push. For this, we go to the easing options and try a few of them. Finally, we'll add a custom profile to configure exactly what we want. We add a point to the graph by holding down the Control key. We move this point below the 0 coordinate on the y-axis to create the push. And we check the animation and see how the rotation first moves in the opposite direction before continuing. Now we adjust the tangents so the movement starts quickly, pauses slightly, and then completes the full rotation rapidly. When we're happy with the movement, we duplicate the object and its animation. To do this, we clone the assembly with dependencies from the Scene Explorer. Next, we move the new object to place it beside the first one. If we press play, we can see both objects rotating simultaneously. Now we want the second object to start rotating only after the first has completed one rotation. To do this, we move the second object's motion controller and set the animation's end to double the duration. We then extend the first motion controller to the end and make it repeat twice. When we check the animation, we see that the first object rotates twice and the second object begins to rotate after the first completes one rotation. This creates the rhythmic and appealing animation we aimed for. Next, we clone the second object and move it to place it beside the others. When we check the animation, we can see the rotations happening in sequence. Now, we simply move and adjust the motion controllers for each object to configure the rotations as desired. We use the repeat options to fine-tune the rotations and achieve the final result. As you can see, with a bit of reasoning, it's very easy to achieve what you imagine. Now let's add a camera rotation. We create a motion controller and drop it onto our camera. We adjust the camera rotation and notice that the rotation center isn't suitable for achieving the desired movement. So, we add a target and place it in the center of the scene. In the motion controller options, we activate Pivot and select the target. Now we can configure the rotation using this new center. We check the animation and see that the result is what we wanted. Finally, we'll add another small rotation on a different axis. To do this, we clone the previous motion controller and drop it back onto the camera. This time, we configure the rotation on the x-axis in degrees. Once again, we check how the camera rotation now moves 360 degrees and also includes a slight vertical tilt, making it more attractive. You can now preview the animation and render it from the timeline panel. We hope you've learned new techniques in this tutorial to apply to your projects. That's all for now. See you in future videos. Have fun with Maverick.